Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So straight into the action. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Messi. Koundé cuts out the pass. And it's McAllister. Danielson has it out wide and in space. Oh, nice touch. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
De Bruyne. Manchester United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Messi. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Juranovic. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Rodri. Batistuta. Juranovic. De Bruyne. It's a promising position. Sane and Juranovic. And he's had it nicked away. Has to go back here. Danielson. De Bruyne. Danielson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hernandez. Quick look, then plays it in. Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, what a mistake! Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kubasi. And it's been given away. He's got away. Now it's crossed into... He leaps for it! He's scored!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Greece come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game...
Messi! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Juranovic got a long way forward to join the attack. Knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there. Hernandez. McAllister. Kante does well to get it back. No, not quite on the same wavelength. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Danielson. And he welcomes it in.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And this is Batistuta, and this is Messi, and he's running through. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Juranovic. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
71,898.
Almost an hour gone. Chance here to counter. He's through here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And he's managed to get free. Cafu plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Sade. And it's Totti. To Danielson. Xabi Alonso does well not to be outdone there. McAllister with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kubasi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Alonso! They've got to be quick to recover this. An instinctive delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Juranovic. And that's another good win of the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Koundé. And that's a good ball. Messi. Decent chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A case now of complete control. Looking to play him in. Beckham receives a header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
McAllister. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rivaldo. Knocks it out wide. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Nesta gets a foot in here. Now it's Batistuta. Denilson. Totti. Takes the shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rivaldo. De Bruyne. That could spell trouble.
2 added minutes
come
has
to
been
nothing.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. De Bruyne. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Please join me in
How would you
wishing all
summarise
the
what
best
we've
for
seen today
members
then,
of
Jim?
our